Am I in focus?
I think so. Oh, I am.
My butt hurts.
Oh, does it?
Ah,
yeah, my legs go numb. It's really numb. I can't feel it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I have a very special guest with me. This is my best friend, Mandy.
Hi.
And we're going to be doing a random Q&A with a lot of juicy questions.
Juicy, yes.
Very juicy. So like I said in my previous video, from going forward, I'm going to be doing a subscriber shout out to all my new subscribers. I'm going to let Mandy do the honors for today's video. So today's subscribers are
Jasmine Benoit, K Munro 901, Gwen 6, and Alia Mohammed. Yay!
Thank you for subscribing, guys. Question number one. We're a little bit late in discussing this, but we had a brief convo about it, and we had very different opinions about this very first question that we're going to talk about.
So it's a good question to start off with, I think.
Yeah, for sure. So any of you Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans, this one's for you. Do you think Lisa Vanderpump leaked the story about Dorit to Radar Online?
So I was saying that I don't think she did, but then G thinks that...
I have a feeling she did, just because if you look back at past seasons, it's been an ongoing pattern. Yeah.
But then, you know...
Why do you think it's not her?
I think that the other women have their own motives as well.
Yeah.
And I just feel like sometimes when you're really successful, that people do find reasons to not like you.
Yeah.
So
I don't like the way Kyle treated her.
Yeah.
I think was a shooting friend. And someone wrote as a comment that they think that Dorit leaked the story to Radar Online to make herself look like the victim. Because like you said, Lisa did swear on her kids' lives.
I think that's a massive thing. Just actually swear on your family member's life. I think that that's enough to make a friend be like, okay, I believe you.
Yeah.
And then it's on them if they're being untruthful about that. Like
that's it.
But at the same time, I feel like Lisa's a boss bitch. Like, who cares? Like, she can do whatever she wants. Like, she doesn't need this show, I don't feel, to make herself
she doesn't.
Like, God. I feel like we're talking about as if we know her.
Yeah.
It's portrayed of her on the show.
Yeah.
I feel like she is just an incredible person. And sometimes I feel like with jealousy in women just get jealous of these things sometimes, which is unfortunate.
Okay, next question.
Oh, this is a good one. Right. What's the funniest or most embarrassing thing that has happened to you?
Do you want to go first?
No, you go first.
Okay. Alright, so I had a couple, but I thought this was the most interesting one to talk about.
Yeah.
So when I was on holiday in Sri Lanka once, it was 31st, and everyone in Sri Lanka has fireworks. It's not illegal to have your own fireworks at home. So I'll insert some snaps of the types of fireworks that we were using. And it's literally called a sky stick. Right? Okay. You light it up and it goes up.
So you can purchase these just in the markets or something?
Yeah, like on the streets, they're everywhere, right? Yeah. So, I don't know, they haven't regulated it over, like a lot of things. I'm scared to light it up. Usually people hold it and light it and they let it go off their hand.
Oh, wow.
But it has exploded, like there's been cases where people have been burnt. So I didn't want to hold it, and my cousin and I, we were lighting it on the road. We're sort of in, not a remote area, but there's not a lot of traffic. It was quiet. It was like 1 a.m. in the morning. Yeah. Right. So we were just doing it on the street, and we lit one on the street so it would like shoot across the road. And one of the sky sticks went and it got stuck on a bicycle of this guy that was riding. It got stuck in his wheel. What are the chances of that? It went and it got lodged in this dude's bicycle that he was riding, and it was spinning on his wheel. That was crazy. And did he notice that it was... He did. Like, he saw where it was coming from, because where we were standing, there was a street light, right? This guy, he was drunk on his bicycle.
Okay. That might explain why he didn't, like, immediately get off the bike.
Yeah. And he was riding towards us. With the bike, so we're all gonna die together. Yeah. He's like, if I go down, you're coming with me. He threw his bike on the ground and he came swearing in Sinhalese at me. My cousin and I, we bolted and we went and hid behind the car because the car was in the yard and it was dark in our yard. And my gosh, I was literally shaking. And then my cousin was so smart. He jumped the fence from the back and he walked around as if he had just came there. And he was like, what's going on? Like, da-da-da. And he's like, some, like, kids, da-da-da, did this shit. And he calmed the situation and he got rid of the guy, luckily.
So what happened to the bike?
He must have finished.
So it doesn't explode, like, I'm envisioning it.
No, it just squirts up and you see, like, a squirts up. Like, it fires up.
And it has all these sparks.
Yeah, it has sparks.
So in the wheel, it would have just been sparking a lot.
Spinning.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. All right, your turn.
So it was actually really hard for me to think of something embarrassing. I don't know why. It's just something that you forget about because...
You don't really harp on...
I can't say that's happened a lot to me, embarrassing things, but when they do, I guess I just forget. So it was really hard for me to think of one.
Yeah.
But there was one particular incident when I think I was like 18, and being 18 and young and wanting to look cool, I had an MR2, which is a convertible, an old convertible, and I used to have bright pink plates with my name on them. So the way to be not noticed. So me and a girlfriend, we were going to a friend's garage party for cars, and we were waiting for it to start. And we were just chilling. We were parked along this curb, and it was a really hot day that day. So I had the top down. We both, this is really strange, but we both had our feet out and we were just really relaxed and we were just talking and joking. And then across the road, this is very rural. It's kind of like in the back where you have all the construction sites, all the big garages. So it's not a very, like a lot of traffic there. It was just very quiet. And to the right, when we looked out, we noticed that there was this building, but we didn't really take notice of it. And there was a neon sign outside, and we kind of just noticed that people went in, but they never came out.
Okay. So what time of the day?
This was broad daylight, so it wasn't at night where it was really late and it was quite obvious.
Okay.
But for us, it wasn't obvious, and we were just hanging out and noticed that people were going in but not coming out, and we sort of started to realise after like 2 hours that it was only males that were going in there. So we're like, this is really strange. Yeah. So then they had the sign of the place, and mind you, we had been hanging out there for about 2 hours. Yeah. Not knowing what place we were in front of. Yeah. And there had been people passing us as well, kind of looking at us. But we thought it's because we're just like hanging out and chilling out.
Feet out.
It's not, it's not a common thing, but we're just sort of relaxing. We're just having a good time with ourselves and just joking and laughing. And we're young. Yeah. And so when we Googled the place, we literally Googled the place, like, this is really strange. I'm getting a really weird vibe. And then we realised that we were actually parked outside in front of a brothel. No. So as soon as we found out, put in the keys and just drove off. Shit. So that was the funniest thing, because people would have thought that we were waiting for our shift to start. Yeah. And we're just about, having a frothy or something. And just before we start our shift. So this is the most embarrassing thing, and to this day, I think it gets brought up at my birthdays when my girlfriend brings it up in the story, and it's just a pisser. It was just really, really funny.
This is a really good one.
Okay.
All right. What is a creepy DM you have received from an unknown person?
Yes.
And I know about the one you're going to talk about.
Yes.
All right, go.
So I guess every girl has some creepy DMs. I don't know why. I wonder if guys get creepy DMs, because I'm sure there might be some girls that reach out to guys with some creepy things.
Weird shit. I think so.
But I was in 2014, so that was a
We're
really
still in
good
uni,
time.
I think.
Yeah. We were in uni at that time. Yeah. Or just started the course. Yeah. Just started the course.
Yeah.
So I got this random message, and it wasn't even from a guy, it was from a girl. So it wasn't very suspicious, you know. So she messaged me and she said, "Hi babe, how are you? Sorry to be random, but I'm Angel from Singapore Fashion Agency, also here in Australia."
That name wasn't a red flag enough.
And then she went on to say, "We have our base agency and was just wanting to talk to you in regards to fashion, if you're interested, of course. The modelling side of things. I have seen you around, not to sound stalkerish, but I like your particular look."
Okay.
So I think
which is fair enough because Mandy's gorgeous.
No, but I don't even know whether she'd even met me. I didn't really know what that message meant, whether she'd seen me around, like out, or whether she'd seen me on Facebook.
Right.
So then me being my young self, I was just like, "Thanks for your interest." And then I asked further questions of what exactly you're looking for. Can you give me more details just to suss it out?
Yeah.
She was looking for particular shots, and she was looking for someone that was like Vietnamese, Chinese, and she wanted me to send her photos.
Okay.
So already by that stage, already had suspicions. I think her name and also just her Facebook profile, from what I could see, just looked really sus.
Yeah.
And I don't get any offers on Facebook or Instagram. I'm just a normal person. So this was quite like a different thing to happen. So she went on and then she asked me for photos, but then she was asking for really particular photos. So her client was apparently Tony Bianco.
Okay,
the
shoe
shoe company. And she showed me photos that she would like from me, and they were all of legs and feet. And she'd actually sent me some photos of feet.
I'll insert the screenshots of these.
And
oh my god, that's
with
so
particular heels, like she wanted the stiletto ones with their heels, and then like a bare foot, like it was just
that's weird.
Sus. And I already knew something was not right, but I was like, you know, milking it for more information because it was funny. In the end, there were just a lot of back and forth images, and she started to ask more personal things, like about my boyfriend and, you know, what I do, and, you know, if I'm willing to meet that person somewhere and this and that. So I ended up just saying no, but then I just sent a huge warning to all my friends out there of this person and to Facebook to get the person off, because obviously probably not a girl, probably a man with a male fetish with feet. Yeah, and just wanted images, like a collection of images of feet. So, so that would definitely be the creepiest DM
okay.
I've had.
Mine's not as creepy, but it's definitely very weird and very rude.
Yeah.
So I don't get a lot of DMs, okay? So I had to like really go back through my Facebook ones because they're the only DMs that I had. And I got a meme as a DM from this Sri Lankan guy, right?
Did he even say hello? Or?
No, it was just a straight meme. Okay? Hey, if it's worked in this room, I don't know. And I was born here, and I can speak Sinhalese, but I can't read Sinhalese, okay? So I had to have this one translated by Prasad. Yeah. And when I got the translation, it was just so disgusting, okay? So I'll put an insert of what the meme looked like. Basically, it says, if a bus is going on a bend at 48 kilometers per hour and it slams its brakes and a guy has his package behind a woman, how fast is it going to go into the woman? Like, yeah, it's so rude.
Is he trying to get you or scare you? Like, what the hell?
I know, how rude is that? Like,
that is crazy.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a meme that was already made, or do you think he actually got out of his way to make a meme? So he inserted words onto a picture.
That would be really messed up if he did. Yeah. I wouldn't put it past someone that sends a meme like that to a girl that you don't know to make something up. Like, oh, okay, this is deep.
Okay.
This is going real deep. Do you think that people who have cheated in the past cheat again?
I think everyone sort of has the same idea about cheating, as in if you've done it before, you're going to do it again.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more likely that someone will do it again, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they'll do it again.
I think if you've cheated on that person that you're with before, you are more likely to cheat on them again.
Very likely.
Very likely. I think it's less likely if you're with a new person and
Really?
you change your mind and you make a commitment to be faithful to a new person.
Do you think a person that's cheated is a bad person?
No, I don't think so. I think cheating is very selfish.
Yeah.
Because you do it because it's obviously
For your
something
own reasons.
Yeah, something lacking in the relationship.
Yeah.
And that's why you do it.
And you're betraying the person that you're with as well, which I think is one of the most hurtful things, being betrayed by your partner.
I read or saw somewhere that people that are in affairs are more happier.
What, as in both people are in affairs in the relationship, or just one person?
Just one person.
Oh, well,
It's
good for them, but maybe not for the
Yeah,
partner.
but the reason behind it was when that person was finding what they wanted outside, they were better in the relationship as well. So the other person was happier too.
Yeah.
So, which I do understand, but it's a messed up way of, sorting things out or, finding happiness in a relationship. If you know you're being cheated on and you decide to stray, do you think that's wrong without confronting that person?
I think it's like, what's the point of being together then?
Yeah.
You might as well just split and then do what you want to do without
Without
having to report to anyone or feel guilty that you're with someone. Like, I feel like if that's the way it's going to be, then just separate and do what you want to do. Next question. Have you eavesdropped on a juicy convo? And what was it? You so have, haven't you?
You know I have. Okay. I don't know why these things happen when I'm around. I've got good hearing. You shouldn't listen on people's conversations, but if you're in that spot, then you can hear it.
And if it's loud enough, I mean, anyone can hear, right?
That's true.
It's just
true. So I don't know the whole gist of the combo. Okay, so I walked in on this conversation. I was at a bookstore. So there's a lot of people at bookstores, and this person was on the phone. I think it was to a male friend. He was a male as well, obviously. And I think what had happened was his girlfriend had told another girl she finds this other guy really hot and really good looking.
Yeah.
That person that she had told this information to told her boyfriend.
Okay.
When he confronted his girlfriend, she completely denied it and said, never done anything, da-da-da-da-da. But his friend is the one that told him, so he's like, why would she lie? Like, who's lying? Yeah. And then he went on to say that loyalty's never been an issue in their relationship. But at the same time, I don't know, I didn't get this part. He said, she's never ever done anything for me. He kept saying that. She's never done anything for me, so I don't know how to handle this situation. So I don't understand.
So was he chatting to a male mate about it?
Yes.
So he was chatting about his feelings?
He was.
Wow.
And he was pacing up and down the bookstore, like
Gosh.
different aisles.
Yeah. How, were they middle-aged or were they
No, like our age.
Really?
Yeah, I would say he was about 26, 27.
That's a bit sad.
I could tell that he was really upset about the whole situation. So,
yeah.
and it sounded like he knew the person she found, that she found hot, which was even more hurtful.
I think it'd be less hurtful if she actually told him first and be like, yeah, he's pretty attractive.
Yes.
And then perhaps tell a close girlfriend. But to have it spread around and then for it to get back to you, I can understand how hurt he would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I had a theory in my head, did that friend, because it was another girl, did she want to like manipulate the relationship and have feelings for this guy?
Whoa, that is really complex.
Yeah, and lied to him to try and break them up. So yeah, that's pretty juicy.
Yeah, that is juicy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I actually can't think of any.
Really?
Yes.
That is a better person than I am.
Maybe I do eavesdrop, but then it just like my memory just, shuts it out. So I also need to remember it. Time when you do hear it, a lot of thoughts go through your head.
Yeah.
But
would you ever chime in?
Never.
If you ever
I'm gonna get bashed.
That's true.
I think it's hard to buddy. Like even if someone was in need, like you could see something happening in front of your eyes. I mean, what you'd want to do is butt in and help, but then you've got to think about the safety as well and everything. Like you'd want to, but I feel like there's been so many things that have happened in the world where it's just hard to even help when you want to help. Okay, where did we meet and what did you think of me?
Ooh, you can go first.
So we met when we were doing our podiatry course.
Yeah.
And of course, with our course, I don't know how I put it. In our course, it required a lot of teamwork because in healthcare, you have to work in a lot of teams and they encourage that. So they put you in all these group assignments, which was the worst, depending on who you worked with, because everyone has different learning styles. Some people don't do work and you have to pick up their slack and it's frustrating. Anyway, so we met because we got placed in a group together, or actually we chose our group and we had mutual friends that we ended up.
But like no one knew, like only each person knew like one person.
And she was the one that brought us all together almost.
Yeah.
And so we met from that. And then for our assignment, we had to develop a video or some sort of presentation
on a drug.
And like the mechanism of action and
things like that. Yeah.
To see how handy that side was, I don't remember it.
Yeah. For some reason, Mandy and I, we just clicked and we just worked.
Gravitated towards each other. We had the same thought patterns of how we wanted to do the assignment. We just got really excited.
Yeah.
I think we just knew that we were in the same frequency. Like we just knew. Like you know how with some people there's just some chemistry. And with others you just click, and then there's others that you just know that you never sort of hang out outside of uni.
Interesting. But yeah, that's how we met. I remember seeing you in different subjects, but we hadn't spoken.
Yeah. I mean I didn't really notice anyone at that time because I was so much into, because I was a mature age student. I wasn't there to make friends.
Yeah.
So I literally just wanted to do my course, and I actually didn't think I'd come out with really close friends either.
Yeah.
It just wasn't my priority at that time. I remember when I first went to uni though, when I just hit like 18 and straight into uni, like it's all about that party life and who you're going to meet, and they're going to be your friends for life, and you guys are going to get up to mischief for like all these years coming up.
Yeah.
Like that just wasn't a priority when I was in high school. So not in high school, at uni.
Yeah.
When I met G. And so by that time, when we did meet each other, it just felt amazing to have someone so similar.
Yeah.
And I just remember thinking like, you're just so cool and like so chill and so similar. Like we just really.
And it's funny because Mandy will be a bridesmaid.
Yeah.
In my wedding, so I would have never in a million years thought that would happen.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this one's a really good one. So if you had a daughter growing up in this generation, what would you tell her or teach her? Today's generation is a lot different from when we grew up in this age. It's just a lot to do with social media, the filtering of things, censorship. Like there's just so much that your kid gets exposed to at an early age where you don't have control of. I don't know. It's really tough.
It's a tough one.
It's tough. This one's a very deep.
It is. Just to not let outside influences influence her life or her choices, I think.
I think it'd be really hard to be able to teach them to do that because all their friends could be the influencers. Like, it's just, and everyone's just chasing like that popularity thing to make them who they are.
Yeah.
Whereas with us, when we were growing up, there was
no social media.
It was really just MSN at the end of the like school
high
day,
school.
And you just chat to your friends. But there was no like
MSN for you young babies out there is like chat for just your friends through your email.
It's like WhatsApp, but it was online.
On the computer. Yeah.
And you had to be logged onto a computer to chat.
And have like a username that you could add people and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, it's very, very hard raising kids now. I always think to myself when I have kids, what would I teach them? And it's always an internal battle because you don't want to be too strict to the point where they lash out or don't follow your advice or go the wrong way because they want you, because they don't want to listen to you. I feel like being too strict on your kids actually causes them to do the wrong things.
Yeah, because I for me, I would want to rebel more.
Yeah.
You know,
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I think it comes from respect. So if you respect your parents,
yeah,
and you have a respectful relationship where you can be honest with each other, and parents, I think, should in their role be teaching their kids. They can't be letting them do whatever they want. There needs to be an aspect of, I've told you this, it's up to you. It's up to you to take it in. Yeah. If you don't take it in, you'll make a mistake and then you'll learn from that.
Yeah.
So I think if you're too like tiger mum or too strict, they're not going to be able to accept that information in a loving place. They're going to feel like she's just kind of trying to control me. She doesn't want me to be happy. Yeah. She doesn't want me to do what I want to do. Yeah, G and I were talking today just about how we are, who we are as people, and a lot of that has to do with our upbringing. Yeah. So I think with kids, the best thing you can do for them is to have a stable, loving family to support them while they're growing up.
Yeah, I think even how you react to a situation, it's almost like learned behaviour.
Yeah.
What you see.
What you've witnessed.
Yeah.
Growing up from your parents or your sisters or your brothers. It really has an impact. I know it's hard to keep a stable family because there's so many external things and internal things that can happen. But
even if like you're divorced or even if you're separated, how you come together for your kids and setting a good example.
That's exactly.
Co-parenting and all of that. Awesome. Wow, that brings us to the end of our random question and answer. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you want to see another one where I invite Mandy over, leave it in the comments below and we'll make another juicy one for you guys. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. Yeah, thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.